What's going on, guys? So, as you can tell by the title of this video, it is Dyno Day for Lee's car. So, right now it is 7:20. I have to go pick up our buddy Max. Max has a very clean, very pretty EK hatch. I have it here with me right now because I did a water pump, a fuel pump, and a Burton Racing relay kit. So today Max is also getting tuned. So right now Lee is on his way here. We're gonna go pick up Max. We're gonna try to get some breakfast, and then we're gonna come back and head to the dyno. The dyno, they open at 9, and we should be able to get on there. Carlos is already awake, so he should be on his way up. I think all of us went to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so we're tired. It's gonna be a good one. So stay tuned, and I will be right back. Alright, so we picked up Max. Lee's coming in with the ST. We're gonna swap over cars. There's Max right there. You can kind of see it. You can hear it, I'm sure. That's like a fully built Type R NA. It's gonna make real power. So today we actually have, I think we have 5 cars total to tune. So we'll be tuning Max's car, we'll be tuning Lee's car, and we have a couple other people coming. So we're actually running behind. I think it's like 9:45 or 8:45, and we gotta be there at 9. So yeah, see you there. Alright, so we have our first car on the dyno. Carlos is in the seat. It is a stock 02 RSX. Header, 3-inch exhaust, RBC intake, stock throttle body. So just your basic setup. Carlos is in there getting it calibrated now, and we're gonna do our first pull, and we'll see how she goes. So what are we running into right now? What's going on?
Doesn't have the best header in the world on this car. It has a DC Sport 4-to-1. Primary tube light is very small, so it's not nowhere near making the power that it should. We're gonna get close to 220, which is typically what these things make on some gas. But due to the header, I'm actually having to really work at it to get the power, using less DC angle and making sure my timing is 100% on. Besides that, we're going to change the plugs after 1 or 2 more hits because they haven't been changed and they're questionably old. No one really knows the age of the plugs. So we'll change the plugs and go from there.
Sounds good. So she ended up making 219 and 156 foot-pounds of torque. Bone stock A2 RBC intake, stock throttle body, stock injectors, DC header, and 3-inch exhaust. Next up, got the little single cam that could. I want to say this is a D16 Z6 with pistons and rods and a ported head, little 5063 turbo, log manifold, basic setup. So we're gonna get that one loaded up now. What do you think? Well, look at that smile.
Yeah, man.
What do you think?
Good.
She move all right?
Different animal right there.
I told you she'd be different.
Sure. Very nice.
I hear another Honda. Oh, there's George, late as hell to the party.
Oh, yeah. George here.
You excited?
Yeah.
What's the setup? Now I can't put that on camera. If your tuner doesn't do this first before he does anything, get another tuner. They're setting base timing now, because if you don't set base timing, then all the timing inputs you do in the computer will be way off because the car itself is off time. On that last pull, it made 247. For some reason the dyno's not accurately reading torque, so we don't have a torque figure. But 247, 10 pounds, and it was it broke up a little bit up top.
Yeah.
260 on that one. It picked up everywhere past VTEC basically, or at, we don't know what it's reading for RPM, so it looks like it picked up a whole lot off after VTEC. $267 now, still on 10 pounds. The infamous Max.
So, what's going on?
So what's the setup? Tell me about it.
It's BTC5, high compression, CTR pistons, super tech, valve spring containers, and stage 3 cams. And just put on.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
What you trying to make?
Open anything above 220.
A little simple setup, 220 thing.
It made 200 on a tiny exhaust.
Yeah, wasn't it like 2 1/4?
2 1/4.
And a stock Type R header too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And on 93. So it was super restricted. But now it's on E85 too. So, well, it's going to be on E85. And it's got the big header with the megaphone. So it should make some decent power. If you guys want to find Max, there's his hashtag. his Instagram tag thing. And I'll put it in the video too. Max is on that hot boy life. Watch this. One man removal. Zam, Zaddy, look at you. That boy's strong. So the EG's off of the dyno. It maxed out at 283 before the clutch started slipping. So he's gonna have to get himself a new clutch, and then we'll have to end some boost by gear. We're having issues with it, like controlling the boost. So next up is Max's car. We're gonna get Max's car up and strapped down, and then after that, we're gonna get Carlos in there, and we're gonna make some jam. We got a couple more cards coming, so we'll see how it goes.
They gotta take that wheel dick off.
We were giving her that sweet, sweet corn juice. Did you just... Bet you won't lick it. Does it actually taste like corn? Puta licked it. He got it on his hand and he licked it. When something smells so strong, you can taste it?
So you chewed on plastic?
Puta... Let her rip, Tater Chip. Oh yeah.
How about you aim that thing up?
Aim this up?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So we're running into some issues. Not really issues, but we don't really have a cam card for these cams, and there's some old school JG cams, so we don't really know what they want. So right now we're just playing with cam timing, degreeing the intake and the exhaust cams, and just seeing what it likes. So far it seems that the intake liked to be advanced.
Yeah.
And it didn't like the exhaust retarded, so now we're gonna advance the exhaust and see what happens. Alright, so we got her on the dyno. She's all strapped down. Carlos is about to start giving her some loving. We'll see how it goes. We put a fuel pressure regulator on it, but the gauge is reading funny, and I don't know if it's the regulator itself or if it's the gauge sticking. So we'll see how it goes, if it runs out of fuel or not. Carlos, we gonna make 500?
No.
Yeah, we gonna make 500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? 750? We're gonna run 8s? Listen, Papi, torque to spec, okay? I actually ran the nut down with an impact. Listen, when you're cruising, you see this hole right here? Put your heel right there. It's like a dead pedal. It's so comfortable, isn't it? I'm telling you, dog. That shit's lit. But realistically, what do you think it's gonna make? 1000cc injectors, 450, GT35 82R, eBay manifold. We don't need no boost control. Let that bitch rip. We'll add all the T's. Raise hell and do it for Dale. Boy, I tell you what, bro, we are gonna risk it for the biscuit, Lee. We are risking it for the biscuit. The biscuit is getting risked right now. How's that Froman base map?
It looks like something I told you to do.
It looks like something you told me to do? I listen. I listen to you anytime you tell me. And many years of sitting here like this, watching you do this. Many years. Alright, so shortly after the last clip that you saw of us pulling the car on the dyno, we set the timing up, we did all of that stuff, and we went to do the first pull, and we noticed that the car was, it was really lazy. It didn't want to do anything. You know, AFRs looked perfect, and it just, in third gear, it took forever to make a pull. And it made like 140 horsepower. And I wasn't recording because I was focused on trying to fix the issue. So we've narrowed it down to either the cams have to be degreed because they're GSCT1s, or maybe there's like a valve issue or something. So our first step, I'm going to compression test it to be safe. And then after we compression test it, we'll probably put GSR, put the GSR cams back in it that we have for it. And then we'll see if maybe that'll fix the issue. And if it doesn't, I don't know what we're gonna go. But I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning last night. Woke up at 7 to do all of this. Saved Lee's car for the last car on the dyno because it was the one that everybody was waiting for. And then we literally spent 15 minutes on the dyno to realize that something's not right. So I guess that's it for this video. It's back to the drawing board. So stay tuned. The next video we'll dig into it and we'll see what we found and see what we've got going on. Also, if anybody watching plays Forza 7, I play Forza 7 a lot. Random off-topic thing. Add me on Xbox Live and I'll play with you guys. From my garage. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you later.